Hi everyone, my name's Marcus Goonan. I am Director of Community and Infrastructure here at the Rural City of Wangaratta, and waste happens to be one of my amazing portfolios. There's been a lot of chat in the community over the last couple of months with regards to purple bins, and I thought it was time that we jumped on here and just had a little bit of a chat. So the main reason that we are getting purple bins is because the state have put in a Circular Economy Act, and under that act they have made it law that all councils across Victoria must have both a glass collection service and also a FOGO collection service. That is not an option under this current scheme. It's been made quite clear by the state government that there will be no opt-out for glass collections, so that will be a mandated requirement for all households within the area of our collection. So council are absolutely required to legally roll out the bins. We are also legally required to roll out a FOGO service. The reason for the bins going first is we have a legislated timeframe of the start of 2027 to roll out the glass bins and a legislated timeframe of 2030 to roll out the FOGO service. I think this is a really good question, and it goes back to what the state have put out so far. So the state have been really clear about what the glass service will look like, but there is still some gaps in what the FOGO service will look like. So at the May council meeting, councillors made the decision to just leave the FOGO service as it was until we get that clarification from the state. Once we have that clarification from the state, absolutely, we plan to roll that FOGO service out to community members who don't currently have it. Yeah, so both council and the state government have done quite a bit of extensive consultation over a number of years with regards to bins and bin standards, and in particular Circular Economy Act. So in specific, the state went out in late 2021, early 2022, then again in mid 2023, and then again last year with regards to exactly what the bins standards would look like, what goes into those bins, and more specifically around the requirements for a glass and FOGO bin. Council also went out in 2022 and did some consultation on exactly what the service and that service model would look like, and then again that was backed up by council's recent community consultation on the waste management strategy, which also concluded that we needed to have a glass bin. What we heard from that community consultation is that we're not going to have much glass, and we can also see that through the collection of the CDS and the pickup of that scheme. So that's why council have decided to only collect the bins 4 times a year, as opposed to what you might be seeing in other municipalities where they're being collected every month or every second month. We do review the budgets every year, obviously, and there's things that may change with regards to particularly state legislation that might require some changes to that service fee. Some of the misconceptions are that we already recycle glass, and we do through our yellow bin. It's actually the impact that the glass has on the other things within the yellow bin. So when that glass crushes or ends up within the paper or the cardboard, it reduces that quality of product. And if we have enough unrecyclable glass, which there is a number of glass products that are unrecyclable in that bin, that whole bin can end up going to landfill. So therefore we reduce the other recyclable products. Yeah, so you can still come and drop your glass off at the transfer stations or the landfill. Both will accept that and will continue to do that into the future. One of the main reasons that we've been able to deliver this service at a zero cost, which is significantly less than other municipalities may have been able to, is because we are using our own services, our own drivers and our own trucks. There'll be a significant amount of correspondence, media and also communications with the community over the coming period, and also leading up to those first lot of collections.